Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be looking through and sort of reviewing the Incredible Hulk Epic Collection Volume 7 and now the Wolverine. This collects issues 177 to 200. This is the cover to issue 200. And I think this was also the cover to Marvel Essential Hulk Volume 5. I know it was the cover to the first Marvel Essential Hulk comic collection I ever read, / the first Hulk comics I ever read. So there's that. I love this cover. You can see Sandman, Juggernaut, Mandarin, Abomination, Silver Surfer, the Fantastic Four behind this. There's General Talbot. There's Betty Ross. I forget. Oh, that's MODOK. Okay, so there are some faces here you can't see. There's the missing Link, who I think this is his second appearance in here. There's the side of it. If you want to see these a bit more information, I have a Instagram just called Samuel July, where I post pictures from this epic collection the day before I upload my review. But anyway, Abomination, Man-Thing, Wolverine, so much to smash, so little time. Yeah, Man-Thing is in this for 2 or 3 issues. There's, oh, it was 170, oh, sorry, not 178, 179 issue 200, and Annual 5. There's that. There's only been one printing of this, if I remember. This is when I started getting the pre-ordering the Hulk Epic Collections, was with this one. All those years ago. And, well, all those years ago, you can see all the Epic Collections they had so far at that time. Ghost Rider, Generation X. Oh, they only had 2 for Generation X? Okay. Volume 7. September 1974 to June 1976. With the classic Hulk face there. It starts with the return of the missing Link, who is just a monster who's kind of ignorant in the world. Hulk fights him. Whatever. I'm sorry, not really. And then issue 180, the return of the first appearance of Wolverine, but the return of the Wendigo monster. And the last issue is very well known, the last page is very well known because it's with Wolverine. Oh, look at this full page panel of Wendigo fighting the Hulk. And yes, they fight in Canada, and Canada has Project X, or Weapon X, sorry, and that's Wolverine themselves. So that was all set up in the very first appearance also. Wolverine's costume looks a little bit funny here, but anyway. And now the Wolverine, so they fight, and he's also a little bit in issue 182, but anyway. He fights these 2 guys who get powers mysteriously from some alien. I thought it was going to be a little bit more unique because this guy is racist and this guy just wants to fight everybody, but they have this powerful chain that can't be broken, but I think the Hulk breaks it. Whatever. Zax returns, this Hulk villain, and it's almost like a parody of King Kong, and I like that there's also a little bit of a romance subplot where one of the guys here dies, or the girl dies or something. Anyway, Zax carries so-and-so up to the top of a building. It was really good. I like this more than the other ones as well. There was a lot more reading in it, though. Maybe that's because Len Wein was in charge here. We also get the return of Doc Samson, and he has powers full-time now. Oh, there's this guy right here, the Devastator. He was boring. We also get the Gremlin returning, or, well, the Gremlin's son, and he has completely destroyed the mind of General Talbot. So there's that, and this guy, Agent Clay Quartermain, is like a main character in the series now. He's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent specifically designed to help capture the Hulk. And throughout this, they're also going after the Hulk when he turns back into Bruce Banner to get his help on saving General Talbot. There's this blind girl, and it has to do with the moloid creatures. There's a story with the Collector. Oh, no, sorry, not the Collector. The Toadmen who return from issue 2 of Hulk. And the Shaper of Worlds. I think this might be the Shaper of Worlds' first appearance, but I'm not so sure. He basically makes everything someone can imagine, but the Hulk is actually smart enough to know that it doesn't matter if it's not real. Hulk, then again, goes to, it's like a Loch Ness Monster. This guy's trying to hunt the Loch Ness Monster, and he finds the Hulk instead, and they fight an actual monster, yada yada yada. Doc Samson fights Hulk again, but loses. This cover reminds me of what the original Hulk movie from like the 90s was going to be, with three criminals who turn into giant bug creatures and they fight. I thought that was what this comic was going to kind of be like, but it's about this guy right here called the Locust, and he controls a bunch of animals, and he's going after his daughter, and he fights the Hulk, but he regrets it. And the Abomination returns in this awesome two-part story, issues 195 and 196. They fight in an amusement park. Hulk finds a little boy who they become friends, and then issue 196, the Abomination and the Hulk decide to team up. Hulk gets manipulated by the Abomination, but then, of course, things go back to normal and they fight. And then the Hulk lands in the Florida Evergreens and meets the Swamp Thing, and they both with a guy. This guy is like an escaped creature from the Collector's area. He's a giant glob monster, but not the glob guy from Annual 2 of Hulk, when I talked about that. These guys are also in the Collector's ship, but he lets them go for a little bit for freedom to do what he wants, to battle for him. Yeah, that's the glob creature there. And then they break out, but when, Bruce Banner, he's like almost cured of the Hulk by the Collector, but he refuses it because he doesn't want to be with the Collector forever. And when the people the Collector captured all those years ago escape his ship, they die suddenly. And then we get this annual where, I'll be honest, it kind of hit me in the gut, because if these creatures from the days before Marvel was a superhero franchise, Marvel Comics was superheroes and they were just like monster unique tales, was part of the lore, well, shouldn't you read the stories where these monsters first appeared before saying Fantastic Four issue 1 is the first time to start off? Because they all return because of this guy's the main villain from the Defenders series, Zemu the Living Titan. He brings these characters back, and Hulk basically kills them all. Blip looks a lot like Zax, and he actually referenced that in the story. So Hulk fights him a little bit with his strength. He wins. That's about all. Dam collapses, and it seems like Zemu died. I don't know if he's really died. And then Doc Samson connects to Hulk. They fight. They win. Doc Samson almost sacrifices his life to capture the Hulk. And then here is the big 200th issue, even though it is not double size. So here you can see the full cover right here. I love this cover. And the Hulk gets a helmet placed on him so that when he's the Hulk, he has Bruce Banner's mind. And he gets shrunken down into General Talbot's mind. His subconscious throws a bunch of old enemies at the Hulk, like the Rhino, the Leader, the Mandarin, Sandman. Some superheroes as well, MODOK, the Gremlin, Harpy, whatever. And it turns out this giant monster was put in his brain by the Gremlin, and when Hulk destroys it, Glenn Talbot goes back to normal, but the Hulk is growing back, and he's gonna basically explode out of Glenn Talbot's brain, so they shrink him again into nothing, and that's how it ends. And then we get Giant Size Hulk issue 1 here. This is annual one, I guess, a reprint. Hulk on the Rampage. This was all in Marvel Treasury Edition 5. These pictures and these wordings. Look at this. Oh, what was this from? Oh, it says it back here. Whoops. Wolverine design sketches, an ad for the comic. Incredible Hulk 180. Look at that. This is my first time reading Wolverine's first appearance, actually. And that is all I'm going to say. I really liked it. There was, sometimes it took a while to get through because there was just so much reading involved. But overall, I was very surprised, especially when they brought villains back. I was surprised how good it worked out and how interesting it was. And it wasn't just, the same repeat story of Hulk being attacked for no reason or, well, that's really it. I just wanted to flip through here and talk about some things that I remember. So with that said, I thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy. Have a good day.